Hello and welcome to Dark Deity. This is Chapter 3, Springing the Trap. In Duskwater, Lincoln and Bianca find enough willing recruits to fill their requirements. Irving and his friends are sent to escort one of the final recruits, Sia, as she gathers her things. While they wait in the inn, a fierce assault from bandits comes over the town. The four from Brookstead, along with new friends Sia and Elias, hold the bandits off from the inn. Well, I pushed out to get hot bean juice, but hey. Now they plan to follow the trail to ambush the bandits on their own ground. This group had been troubling Duskwater for months, and in Lincoln's eyes, there's no question that something must be done. We'll need to make camp for the night. No sense laying an ambush coming straight from a fight.
No kidding.
Couldn't agree more. I have some weapon maintenance I need to take care of as well. I'm always rushing off to your next errand, Irving. I'm looking forward to kicking back and having a nice rest before we plunge into mortal peril again. I'll catch up with you. It won't take long to get my weapon situated. Irving, I'll be around if you need help. Varic, don't come by my tent to pester me with useless questions. Oh dear.
Hardly.
Useless? Just because you don't see the use doesn't mean there isn't one. As your commanding officer, that's exactly what it means. I don't have the patience for it tonight. Oh, alright. I'll go pester Sia or Elias instead. You do that. Varic seems to be kind of annoying to people. Okay, so we have a base, apparently. That is straight out of FE9 and 10. That's neat. Let's explore this a bit before we continue. So, I guess we have new units, too. Lincoln and Bianca. Lincoln's a cleric with the skill of Vindication. Although, I don't know how to get over to it and like look at the tooltips with my controller. It's probably easier to play this game with a mouse and keyboard. But now we see that he's level 9, and then he's a hammer, flail, a mace, and a pickaxe. He has a Guga stake, whatever that is. And we have Bianca, another adept, just like Elias. So yeah, okay. We have a growing team here. And then in our inventory, we can arrange people's healing items, I guess. I don't know if we can... Hang on. Oh, we can now see this stuff. Magic increased by 20% of strength. Okay, well. That's cool. How do you get to the convoy, though? Seems we can trade pretty easily. But the convoy button doesn't seem to be selectable with the controller. I'm sure there's some way to do it if I mash buttons a bunch, but maybe there's just nothing in the convoy yet or something. Anyway, upgrades. We can upgrade with tier 1 tokens, so we have a couple of those. And Irving did say he was going to do some what's it called? Weapon maintenance. So now we see that the weapons are split into his 4 groups: power, finesse, focus, and balance. And I don't know what I'm going to do for weapon upgrades, although I do definitely want to upgrade something. So I might decide that later off screen. I mean, we have the shop, which... Okay, apparently the Guga stake sells for 4,000 gold, which is, interesting, to say the least. We have stat... Okay, because the Guga stake is a stat booster, it's not a healing item. The stat boosters are Guga steak, raw egg, avocado toast. Okay. Jar of milk, dwarven stew, nausea, fish log, exquisite wine. Oh, the hot bean juice was a stat booster after all, so that's good that we got that. Dragon jerky and empty. I don't know why there's an empty slot in the shop, but maybe it will fill up with something else later. Alright, so can we just, like, can we use items here, or not? Maybe not. Well, bonds exist. Let's check out some bonds. Did we unlock bonds? Seems that there's exclamation marks next to these 5. Or 6, rather. So, what do we do if we I mean, Irving and Garrick seem like they'd be friends. Let's try saying that. See, Garrick, I did tell you we'd pass our trials. And with flying colors, too, though I don't remember you mentioning anything about skipping a grade. Even your father was surprised by that. That'll take some adjusting for him, relinquishing control over his little corner of the world. Well, don't think our early graduation excuses your debts. You still owe me a meal and a cold drink at King's Cornucopia. I'm genuinely unsure if you're saying that because you're a man of your word or exceedingly cheap. Huh. Are those mutually exclusive? It doesn't seem like it.
This is a joke.
King's Cornucopia. That place is so garish. Couldn't you have chosen, I don't know, literally anywhere else? You just don't want to see Claudia again. Yes, and I'm sure you find it quite amusing to watch me order a drink with my eyes fixed on my feet. I didn't say that. No, but you were thinking it. Claudia, I suppose she'll be staying behind in Brookstead after all. Business will be down. I do hope she fares all right. Sounds like you're learning to show a little empathy.
Hardly.
Rest assured, I'm as incapable of that as ever. Garrick the cold-blooded sharpshooter. I can hardly say it without trembling. That's me. You know, with all the chaos of our hasty recruitment, I'm quite glad we ended up in the same battle group. I'd die of boredom otherwise. Now at least I'll get to die of something interesting.
Don't worry.
But not anytime soon if I can help it. And let's hope you can, my friend. Wouldn't be the first time I've saved your life. Careful now, that's a river that runs both ways. Huh. I wasn't aware rivers did that. This one does. Alright, that's pretty cute. I guess we can, like, look at all of them, but there's a lot of bonds for everybody here. I don't know if I'll show all of them, but I'll show some of them at least. Okay, so I've gotten all the bonds off screen, so to speak. There's a lot of them. I spent like 10 minutes reading them to myself. Not out loud, but like with my eyeballs. And they're very interesting so far. I would say that for a game that seems to have a lot of bonds, they seem well written so far. I look forward to reading the rest of them, but I'll leave it to you to read them yourself if you decide to play this game at some point. As for the characters themselves, they all seem pretty cool, just in terms of personality as well as design. I mean, Alden seems pretty cool. I like Irving's design. I like Garrick's design. And I think I like Marin's design the most out of who we have so far. Lincoln's pretty cool too, but I'd like to see him in action before I judge him. With that, I'm gonna check out some upgrades and figure out what I'm gonna pick, and I'll be right back letting you know what I've finally decided on doing after some research here. Okay, so I'm back, and after some thinking about it, I decided to upgrade the Garrick's Warbow to Warbow +1, and I upgraded Irving's Longsword to Longsword +1. And that just provides them some extra damage, and it seems like I've been relying on that a bit so far, so I decided I'll just, go for that. I'm gonna save the game now in a new slot and just get started here. Just up ahead here, this is it.
Give them no quarter.
Positions, everyone. Let's make short work of these criminals. Just a moment, darling. I'm out of breath. Maybe if you'd listen to me instead of stuffing your face full of biscuits at the palace. It's not the biscuits, dear, I assure you. It's all this gold. Couldn't those bankers have spared us an ass or two? Or perhaps a few bodyguards to protect us? They're much too miserly for that. Besides, the king keeps these roads in good shape for travelers like us. If travelers like you have any mind to leave in good shape, you best be handing over your valuables nice and easy. I'd like to take a look at this gold.
Really?
Take a look at this, lowlife. If it's a fight you want, you'll have it. I reckon the other prisoners could use a bit of company. And then the rest of them move in after the bait has been snatched up. And it's time to fight, I guess. But we also have to check out what that hot bean juice does. Defeat as many bandits as you can before they scatter and regroup. Okay. I wonder what kind of reward we get for defeating some number of bandits, perhaps? We have a turn count specifically. Route for 9 turns. That's an interesting way to do a route chapter. So the Guga Steak, permanent +5 HP. Okay. And the hot bean juice. Who's that on again? Ah, yes. It's on Sia. Permanent +2 speed. Okay. I don't know who I'm going to give that to yet, but we'll see how people level up. Let's check out our enemies here. Benny, the Slayer, has a raw egg, which I think was a stat booster, if I remember correctly. And we have other random bandits with, some have healing items, most don't. A lot of +1s I see. Upgraded weapons. So, there's a tier 1 token for upgrading weapons. I'll just push out in that direction probably and see how that does for us. Wait. You have a blue weapon, Chakuto +1. That's weird. Alright, well. If we push forward, I'm sure we'll figure out what's going on here. There's a tier 1 token guy right in front of us, so let's see what our new units do. Bianca has a skill Battle Maid, and allies within 2 tiles gain +8% power. Okay. It's not a huge boost, but it's something. And she has a bunch of spears. Lincoln, we already checked his skill out. It was magic increased by 20% of strength. And he has a bunch of bludgeoning weapons, I guess you could say. He seems like a very tanky fellow, so we'll keep him up front. See how many... Yeah, he takes nothing from this guy. So...
Right away.
I might just throw him into the middle of this. And just have him draw a bunch of fire. While the others kind of fall back. Yeah, these guys can handle a few guys together. Like, if we have Alden attack this, and then Irving steps in here, and, well, we won't have him do that yet. We'll have him do that last, so that everybody's kind of in position. But if we have you shoot this guy down to 7. Okay. And then we have, like... we can't give everyone 5 XP from Irving's skill, but we can get pretty close.
Little warning next time?
Lincoln barely gains experience as he's overleveled at this point. But that's fine. We'll just have Sia... almost killed. Not quite there yet. Bianca, maybe? Yeah. Bianca can just do this. We got a tier 1 token now. We can move Irving up. Take care of this guy, perhaps. Although he doesn't do a ton here. Maybe someone else should take the lead.
At your disposal.
Perhaps we'll keep Elias up front, where you can handle these guys a little bit better than Irving can, although Irving doesn't do horribly. Let's just... Well, 11% crit chance. I'll take 2 attacks if he gets crits. That's kind of scary. So I might just stand here with a saber, not attack. Can't even push him around, I guess.
Hope you don't mind.
And then have Sia move up and Mary
How can
move
I
up.
help?
We can just close this off. And see what the enemy does here. Ouch. That's a weird weapon. To chuck Kudo up. It's like a super brave weapon and attacks 3 times.
One step at a time.
Well, that's a lot of stat ups. So I'll take that. Not that I have a choice. And we'll push through this new wall of bandits that are attacking us. And try to get that raw egg in the bottom right corner. Shouldn't be too hard. Ah, the double axe attacks twice, go figure. Alright. Well, I say we attack somebody that will take a lot of damage from an attack from you. Let's just use the arcane missiles here and just one round this guy if he hits both. There we go.
Didn't give him much of a chance, huh?
That enables us to... I guess we can just go after this duelist. Yeah, I'll just shoot with the warbow. We'll take our chances. Alright. Sia should be able to finish you off easily, even if she doesn't... Even if she's not, like, effective. That's a lot of damage she takes, though, if she doesn't do well. Let's just try with a knife anyway. Although if she gets crit, she dies, so that's not great. Bianca? That's better.
Leave some for me!
Alright, next...
Together.
Let's move Irving up to here. And we can kill this guy if we hit.
Give them no quarter.
I think gives Lincoln more experience than he would get from attacking, so I guess we'll give that a try. And we can, well, 47% chance to hit with a hammer is not wonderful, but what we could do is back up, have Marin heal Garrick.
We've got you!
Have Elias attack this guy, although can't kill, but that's okay. Ouch. And then have Lincoln heal Elias. Only C has left, but I don't know what I should do with her, to be honest. Maybe I'll just... No, I don't want to risk that, so we'll just wait here. Ouch. Okay, that's fine for this turn. Bianca getting attacked is also okay, because she... Well, she does well against some of these guys, not others. I forget what... But Irving got a kill, which is nice.
My sword grows lighter with every swing.
I might give him the speed +2 thing, the hot bean juice. That'd be pretty wise, I think. We'll see. Now, you have the tier 1 token. We already have one of those. So maybe I'll just push towards Benny and see if this guy approaches along the way. If Elias attacks one of these guys at a disadvantage with the spear... Alright, so it shows like, it animates like it's 3 attacks, but it does 1/3 of the damage for each attack, so it's effectively 6. I don't know if they each have a chance to hit or not, though. Because we've been fighting.
Let's do it!
All the ones we've been fighting have had like 100% chance to hit, so... what's the highest hit rate we got here? We have Beam. That works. Or not.
I've got a lot to learn!
Oh, we're getting a lot of levels, at least. Sia, can you kill this person? With the Chris, you can. Alright. We got a tuber out of that. That's good. Let's get some healing in here while we still can.
Stay with me!
And...
Rally to me.
In position.
Start moving up here. If we put Bianca here, and Irving here, and then move up Garrick to
This should be fun.
support next turn. With some range damage. Should be good to go. I haven't had really a chance to use Garrick's haste skill, but that gives +1 move to somebody for 1 turn. which seems situationally useful in this game. I don't know how useful it actually is, though, because not too much of a chance to experiment with it yet. But I'm sure I'll get a chance eventually. Well, right now, though, I want Varic to attack somebody. Ideally with a longbow, since it's accurate. And then have Bianca just finish this guy off in one round. That seems pretty good. And then Irving can, like, step around here and just kill this guy, I guess. Or, you know, have Alden move up. Let's try this first. Okay.
Today was not their day.
I'd like for Irving
How
to be
can I help?
at full health before I move him up, so let's have Lincoln heal him.
I won't let you fall.
And then... Benny does not move, so I don't have to worry about that at least, but I do want to pull some of these guys, so let's have Irving do that. And then move everybody else in here. I don't know if bonds have like a gameplay effect, like adding extra hits or whatnot.
Fresh as a daisy.
I guess we'll figure it out eventually.
My hard work is paying off.
Okay, so far so good. It seems pretty common to get plus 2 HP on a lot of these units, which tells me that there's going to be a lot of high damage attacks in this game at some point. But for now, Irving's holding his own pretty well against these guys. So now...
This should be fun.
Varic is pretty well suited to shooting the guy behind that enemy over there. Although, maybe we'll have...
Are you sure?
Everyone has a disadvantage against these units except for Garrick. Makes it kind of hard to decide on what to do.
Can do.
But you can just soak some of that disadvantage with high accuracy weapons like the Volge.
Not bad, not bad.
Not bad at all. Given Bianca's design, I'm surprised she doesn't fly around, but I guess I'm just used to, like, Pegasus Knights having wing things in their designs. Anyway,
Let's do it.
we can probably finish off that weakened guy with Alden. Yes, we can. Which enables us to focus more on this guy now. There's also this barbarian with a sickle, but we can
take point.
set up a line here to tank attacks. Just swing with the longsword here. And then have maybe Elias finish you off. No. Garrick can definitely do it. Yeah, we'll just use the longbow here.
Didn't give him much of a chance, huh? Proudly meeting expectations.
Alright. Now I guess we can move Elias up to, like, here.
Right
Lincoln here. And that should protect everybody pretty well.
I won't let you fall.
I guess Bianca doesn't really need protection, though, since she's pretty tanky herself, but that's alright. We'll just top Eric off.
Stay with me.
And then keep Sia nearby for shenanigans of various kinds. Okay, so far so good. And Lincoln doesn't take anything, so I don't really have to worry about him. He's kind of Jagan-y in that regard. Now, I think I'll have Elias finish this guy off if at all possible. It's not. He's just short. That's okay.
Fun.
We can just kill the bandit with somebody else.
Be careful. I won't lose you. Together.
Irving gets this one. He'll give a lot of experience to his friends.
Leave some for me.
And a crab cake. Alright. Next,
Lead the way.
just top Elias off.
We've got you.
And I think Bianca's well suited to attacking here. Yeah, let's just have her use the Volge here. Nice. And we can actually attack over this pretty safely since we can't get attacked back by anybody. Since I can't move around the boxes or whatever fast enough. Oh well. I can't move around this thing fast enough, so Alden's just gonna be safe for this turn. Lincoln,
Right away.
I do want to kill this guy, so I'm just gonna have Lincoln just bash him. And we're actually in a pretty good position. We're on turn 6. I don't know what I'm missing out on not killing these guys, a tuber. But I think we can actually get the token and the raw egg. Possibly. So let's get in position for that. Oh, this guy's attacking after all. I thought he was not able to, but that's okay. Alright, so C is actually effective against this guy, although there's only so much that she can do with her stats. And then we have Bianca, who's also able to punch through this guy's armor. That's a lot of damage, honestly. If we can hit you with a trident, probably not get hit back, and then finish you off with somebody else, like Elias. You knocked this person down to 10, right? No, not Sia, Bianca. Yeah, down to 10 with a trident, and then Elias steps in and hits for a max of 9, unfortunately. Just a little bit short. Well, then Sia can kill, I guess.
At your disposal.
Let's work on that. Let's have Bianca hit first. Okay. And it might be good for Sia to actually attack second if she doesn't get hit. Oh, actually she can just kill with the dagger. I don't even have to risk Elias to a crit. 27% hit chance. I'm sure I'll be fine. And Sia's fun to use, so leveling her up is neat.
Fine by me.
Got a raw egg out of that deal, and a bunch of stats, so happy with that. Alright, now I think it's high time we just finish this guy off.
How did you do that?
And start pulling these guys.
At your disposal.
So we'll just position our units and be ready
Lead the way.
for some extra combat. I think it needs to be here as well. Here they come, but Elias can handle it. And so can Irving. Well, in terms of stats, he can handle it. In terms of weapon effectiveness, not really, but... And they're moving as a group even though they didn't get pulled themselves, so that's good to know. That's a thing that happens in this game. Alden... I think Alden attacking first would be ideal. I don't know if we can actually get to all these guys, but we might be able to. let's start with Arcane Blast.
I've got a lot to learn.
Alright, he's very fast now. Irving, if I kill this guy and put someone here and probably pull these guys as a group and just finish them all off on turn 9, that'd be pretty slick, but I don't know how capable I am of that. We'll see. First, though, let's kill this guy.
Such is your fate.
Critical hit. Nice.
Awaiting orders.
That gives Lincoln a spot to just finish this guy off with a hammer, assuming that he hits with it. Not a lot of experience for that, but at least it frees up our other units to do things like this. Maybe not that exactly, but...
Lead the way.
I guess we can soften up a unit. We don't necessarily have to kill people every turn. Well, Sia definitely needs to move up. And Bianca. Let's have Marin attack this person. And then Varic can go here. Shoot this guy with a longbow. Easy kill.
Give them no quarter. Proudly meeting expectations.
Alright. And now, if I position Irving here, I can actually just pull those guys in the top right. The double axe guy won't be too much of a threat. Okay.
My sword grows lighter with every swing.
So far, so good, though you're kind of slow, Irving. Alright, now you can just finish this guy off pretty easy. With someone that can actually kill, ideally. There we go.
Wrong day to play hero.
Nice. Alright. None of these guys actually drop anything, but... This guy actually drops a tuber, but that's not a huge deal. I just want to destroy them, that's all.
Thought you'd never ask.
Now, I'll have Varic finish this guy off. If Lincoln can go here and heal, that'd be cool. Or Marin, rather. Lincoln can go here and, I guess, heal him some more.
Let you fall. I'll take point.
Irving can just push this guy around a bit with the longsword. And now... Well, I guess Sia can move up. And we can have Alden just do some damage to this guy. Alright, we got the tuber.
It was not their day.
We got literally every item that drops in this map, and this guy's not gonna die, but at least he'll provide some combat EXP. Okay. That's the end of that.
We honor the gods with this victory.
Alright, MVP was Lincoln. Not surprised, to say the least. He did do a lot of healing and a lot of damage in that battle. So yeah, we get to advance now. Look here, this one seems to be carrying a map of some kind. Yes, it's got a couple of ambush sites marked and several paths leading back to a place called Drakenweld Manor. What kind of amateur crime lord lets their henchmen run about with a map of their secret hideout? It's rather crudely drawn. I wouldn't be surprised if the bloke made it himself. Well, let's hope he was a better cartographer than Bandit. Tell me, Elias, do you know anything of this place? Not specifically. The Drakenweld family was once quite influential in Duskwater and partly responsible for its founding as a mining town. It's just over the hill there. What happened to them? What always does. One bad air and a whole lot of empty coffers. If it's truly a noble manor, it'll be well fortified. I suggest taking the afternoon to prepare. The cover of night might just be the advantage we need.
Good man.
Good man. It's refreshing to be among professionals. Your training serves you well. At least all those drills wiping windows are finally starting to make sense. Speak for yourself. And that was the end of Chapter 3. The next episode will go on to Treasure Unknown, but for now, that'll be the end of this episode. This has been fun so far, and playing with the new units with reimagined map objectives has been pretty nice. And I'm liking the upgrade system for weapons so far. That's pretty cool. I do like how the maps have been set up to be easy if you want it to be easy, but if you want to challenge yourself with additional, getting additional items and rewards, you can do that too. So, thank you all for watching, and have a good one.